Hey and welcome. In this video I want to talk about delete and add in the list view. So let me start with delete. I want when you click on anyone you delete it. I don't want to go to the second activity. It's just practice, it's not part of from the app. So because the practice, so what I want to do, I want just change this code for when someone click on the image to I don't want this code to run, and also this code I don't want it to run. So because this is I need them later on. So wait a second. I need when someone click on the image, I want to delete the object. Okay, you have the index for the object, but you cannot delete it from this one because this one just part from the adapter. The real one you have to delete it from this one. So I define a function here. Okay, name it delete when small delete. Okay, and this one receive the index is supposed to be integer. So you give it the index and he will delete it. From where you have deleted? You have deleted from this list. So you say, okay, this list dot delete, okay, or remove at. So he will remove the object with the specific index that you wanted. When you want to delete, when you delete it, how the list view, now you delete this element and remove it. The list view cannot now from only this line. You have to say it for the adapter, you have it here. You have to say adapter dot notify dataset change. This is really important. Don't do this part. Don't take these two lines and add them here, because you are reload all the data again, which is if you have too many data, you will have a problem. So the better thing is just say, hey, adapter, make sure these two colon dot notify dataset change, and boom, you're done. I'm using these two column because here I defined it as a null. You could just do whatever you would like. Just say this is null and then what in the way that you would like. So when I say notify dataset change, what will happen? He will go and check which element is removed in the adapter. He will take it off from the adapter and he will tell the list view, hey, that element you have to remove it. The list view will remove that element instead of reloading all the data. So now what I will do, just I have delete method. What I will do, just call this method from here. Say, hey, delete, then send it the element that you want to delete it. What element? The P0, is that right? Because P0 will have index. But this one cannot access to the event outside of it, because this class is not inner class. So to access something outside it, you have to be inner, so he would be able to call delete. P0, as I told you, should be possession later on, but P0, and that is. Do same process for this one. And let me run and see, will he be able to delete it? Yes, for sure he will be able, because when you click on the image, he will take the index and he go here. This one will get the index, remove it from the list. Then he will notify the dataset, hey, this element need to be removed, and bam, he will remove it from the dataset and you will be all set. So as I told you, this is just a practice. It's not part from the app, just helping you to understand how to do delete and add. So later on when you go to Twitter app, you will understand how we did it read. So when I have to delete, you have to remove it. See how he remove it? So you click this one, he remove it. Whatever element you click on it, he will remove it directly without any problem. So this is delete things. What about add? Same process. Let me suppose I have something named add. I don't have picture for the animal to add. So what I will do is this. Whatever animal you click on it, I will duplicate it. So to duplicate the element, I have to have the index for that animal. Okay, should be integer. Okay, and what I will do is this. Okay, I want to add in the list view element, so list of animals dot add. What I will add whatever the list of animals for the index. So whatever the index you send me, I will add it. Just repeat the animal. Send me 0, I will take 0 and add it in the list view. Also make sure call notify dataset change after add, so he will notify the dataset. So now instead delete here, change it to add, and change this one to add, and let me see when you click on anyone, will he be able to add the element? For sure he will be able. Why? Because when you click on the element, he call add, what he will do is just get the real element you have in the screen, add it in the list view, notify dataset, say, hey, there is element is added, okay, add that element in that position, and boom, he will be all set. So let me see how it's going. So now if I click on this one, you have to duplicate it. he duplicated, but you have to see it, you have to go to the end because he added in the end. I didn't add it in specific position. So now see, the end of the list is nothing. If I click on this one, you have to add that one in the end. Click again on this one, he repeated. So which one you want to repeat? This one? Click on it, go to the end, you have to see it. Now you say, okay, I don't like it to be in the end, I want to add it in specific position. Okay, you still have add, you could give it index that you want to show it. I want to add it in this index, and bump, you should be all set. So now when I click run, he should add it not in the end, in whatever the place of the animal you have it, so you will see directly the update. So yes, this what I want to show you in this video. Hopefully everything was clear for you and you enjoyed with the application. Now if I click on this one, see, he repeated. Click this one, he repeated. Which one you click, repeated. And yes, this is all the code that I want to share with you. As I told you, this is not part from the app, this is just a practice. So what I will do, just remove it and return to my app. So here we done. Thank you for watching. See you next.